Okay, so I hope you can hear me from there. I'm a bit further away from the camera, and with this wind blowing, like I say, you might not be able to hear me. But I found this quite amazing little thing behind me here. Obviously some sort of like bandstand or gazebo type thing. I guess it's more, when I think about it, in this country, I guess we class it more as a bandstand, where maybe at one time, back in the Victorian times or whatever, you would get like a little band or orchestra or something like that playing on there, do you know what I mean? And entertaining the people in the park on a nice, obviously sunny day or whatever sort of thing. And maybe even back in them times, they probably might have even had deck chairs or chairs around, and people would sit around and listen to the orchestra or whatever. And like I say, sometimes I think you could probably have orchestras in there, or maybe, like I say, a brass band type thing, or whatever. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll give you a little closer view of this thing, and we'll have a little walk round, and I can show it you. So let's have a look. Okay, so as you can see, as I say, in this country we'll probably more likely call this a bandstand as opposed to gazebo, although I don't know, maybe you do class it as a gazebo, I don't know actually. Maybe people can write in the comments and clarify for me just exactly how you would classify this. I would say it was a bandstand personally, but like I say, I'm no expert, and again I'm assuming just by the look of it it's probably Victorian, mostly by the ironwork, because they were always very ornate with their structures, the Victorians. It's one of the things I like about their architecture, even on the most mundane of buildings as well. That was the other thing about it, you know what I mean? Even a very sorry, the word escapes me for a minute. Very utilitarian building, you know, like a waterworks or something like that. You know, they would even be very ornate with that. So, see, it's almost like a little crown on the top of there as well. I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but that's kind of, again, just reminds me of a crown. I'm not saying that's what it's representing or meant to be. Oh, yeah, in fact, actually, wait a minute. Now that I actually have a proper look, yes, I think that's supposed to be like a crown, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Although some of the things seem to be bent off it or broken off it. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of a crown. Maybe it's some sort of dedication to Queen Victoria or something, and maybe at the time. I have no idea. I don't know the history of this thing, and there's no placards or information boards or anything saying what it was, or you know, any of the history of it. Okay, interesting. Right. So, like I say, this is Beckenham Park. It's quite pleasant and nice, and you know, you've got this thing over here as well, which is, I think this is the, possibly, it looks occupied as well, so I'm assuming that this is the park keeper's house or whatever, if that's the right terminology for that. I have no idea. That's nice as well. I like that little veranda thing, you know, the little, what's that? That's really nice. Right, okay. So I'll leave it there for now, and I will be doing a couple more of these throughout the day. Okay, catch you guys later.